A woman accused of assaulting a child at a daycare in Brewer, where she was employed, has been indicted by the Penobscot County Grand Jury. 35-year-old Blake Sullivan of Carmel was allegedly caught on camera slamming a child to the ground. The victim's grandmother says the child has autism. Sullivan has been indicted on charges of assault on a child less than 6 years old, which is a felony, endangering the welfare of a child, and reckless conduct. According to court documents, the incident happened on April 2nd at the Elevate Child Care Center. The child's family says they were not notified of the incident until May 6th by an outside professional. Elevate ceased operations in late September when its license was unanimously denied by the Brewer City Council.